Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots rage their battles to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. The Transformers, robots in disguise. The Transformers, more than meets the eye. Transformers.
What? There's someone in here? Not quite the protoform you were expecting, were you? But you're me. I thought I would assume a pleasing shape. That's weird. Who are you really? If you want to resurrect your friend, quit asking questions. His spark was extinguished. How can you resurrect him? He'll be someone else. We're all somebody else, in a way. Oh yeah? How's that? I only look like Bracharachnid. Oh, the sparkless protoform we recovered. Yeah, well, she's got a spark now. That means I can't use it to revive him. But I could use the body to revive Kitty Ballard. But he wouldn't be the same guy. Yes, regrettably, I think your friend is lost, but he'll be found.
Oh no, Predacons in the resurrection chamber.
Optimus Prime, we can explain.
Ha ha, you better.
There's a Kingdom Optimus Prime, just as I am Kingdom Blackarachnia. Found another timeline, great.
Predacons, a war is coming. You must unite with the other Transformers to stop it.
How are we going to do that? That's a rather tall order, but I say heads up.
Indeed, after the Warriors destroyed the starship, Omega Trion was weakened.
If we don't act now, we're all dead again. But I came here to try and revive my friend.
Unloading another spark at him will not work.
Then what shall she do?
I will revive them, but as long as the leech Maximo doesn't know they're revived, good.
Them? What do you mean by them?
My counterpart, nor these others, can be destroyed in this timeline.
As long as they think they are, they can use them to stop them. A crazy plan, but I like it. Do you think your relatives will recognize you in that getup? Certainly not. This is no church, sir.
Then you will go by Blackarachnia.
Oh yeah? Why's that? He is a Kingdom Beast, Optimus Prime.
My counterpart Megatron's body was taken by the Decepticons.
Then he wouldn't have much time.
Very well then. Activate the resurrection chamber.
I guess this one will be the red herring. He can't be your kitty. He won't be, I understand. I'll find another way out. If this doesn't work, Draconus Prime will never live again. He has to live again. He's the future and the past. Oh yeah? How's that? It'll become clear later.
And now, light our darkest hour. Amazing. It actually worked.
Well, what happened to them?
The enemy units will not recognize these warriors. This time, no force in the universe will stop us. What, I'm Soundwave or something?
Look like Sideways. Or Twincast.
Yes, extraordinary. Well, that's just prime. The enemies of all our people are invading. We must stop them. We must flatten these Liege Maximo copycats. Yes. Wait a minute, I'm kind of confused as to which character we're supposed to be, but okay. Yes, I'm assuming the Decepticons will have a similar revelation with their character. Then we must deal with that too. Autobots and Predacons, let's move. Hold on a second, are you her?
Yes, Draconus Prime.
Wow, it worked.
Naturally it did.
Let's go. There's little time for idle chat. Yes, let's roll. Wait a minute, our personalities are kind of scrambled. That's okay, I got some data from Kitty keying me. Yeah, but if I'm now the Decepticon of the future, what does that do? I don't know if this timeline's been written yet. Huh, you say so. Yeah, we'll try to remedy that later. Doesn't matter what your personalities do, just say you sire the future. Future of what, Optimus Prime? That will also become clear in time. Just so this doesn't end up nothing but talking and no battle.
Oh, I'm sure there's a battle out there.
Like I said before, let's roll. Hail, Megatron. Where is Megatron? Siege Megatron is no more. I am the leader. You sounded an emergency call. We came. I did. So sorry, Trigger Happy. But you did attempt to summon us. Yes, of course. What's this about, Screamer? A sunken spaceship. Very expensive.
Yes, we will help you retrieve it.
Edwards, how did you get out of prison? A technicality. I made him think I was dying from the space virus.
And I only went with him because I'm technically a neutral.
Wasn't that hard getting my mecha back? What are we talking about here? You lack imagination, Snapdragon? No, sir. The original SDF ship can be restored if we get to the engine room. I want you to go there and salvage the ship. For the Decepticon. You what? The Terrans had 3 of them, and I want that one. That spot in the ocean is heavily guarded. By the time you get in, there'll be no stopping you. The bridge dome was smashed.
There's auxiliary control on the bows of the ship.
We'll get there, we can surface the ship. Worry about the repercussions later. We'll use a space bridge to send you right into the ship. You really thought this out, Starscream. Kind of impressed you were capable of that. Of course I am. Under pressure, I'm quite capable. Space bridge, huh? Who says Hunter and them won't come after us?
I wouldn't worry about the hunters. They're on their honeymoon. They're going to be gone for a month.
They're not the hunters from the other timeline, and I'm not the other Edwards either.
Yeah, Maximo went with them. It's the perfect time to go.
This timeline will end quite differently if the Maximo invade. We must prevent them from obtaining power on the planet. Yes, they are moving toward us even now. He would know since he was with them for a while. A version of me was, yeah. You will all get going and seize the ship for me. As your command, Starscream. Excellent. The aperture is opened. Yes, step through the gate and you will be in their auxiliary control room. Work quickly. As your command, Starscream.
Well, let's go.
Well, let's get a move on then. The atmosphere and pressure on the other side should still be intact, which means you won't die. But be careful. Yes, let's move out. How come the peach one didn't come with us?
It was not necessary for him to come.
Uh-oh, something's clamped onto him. What was that thing? Auxiliary controls up that way.
What would Starscream say if you told him the most powerful Decepticons were defeated by some sort of spider?
Him, maybe. Oh, very funny. There's something powerful up ahead. Then we must investigate this power source. Horror is not killing traps and pits of acid. It is when right is somehow wrong. Yeah, like when extraordinary things happen to ordinary people. Ordinary things happen to extraordinary people.
What is this place?
You don't know? There's something scrolled in this panel. Megatronus on a Robotech ship? Apeface, you would let me know if anything unusual happens. Of course, sir. Excellent. We shall proceed ahead with caution. Any idea what the symbols mean beyond Megatronus? I haven't the slightest.
Something very strange is going on here.
Commander, what is this? A human settlement of some kind. A city. Inside the ship, but this timeline doesn't have a Macross city.
I had no idea this was in here.
The Zentraedi people worried about the Masters, whoever they were. Never they were coming back. Think these Masters built this? I don't know, but I don't like it.
A refuge for the elite. The ocean leaked in when the ship crashed.
Any life sign readings? None detected yet, but I have a feeling something's here.
And it's coming.
They found it. The power source. Doesn't appear to be active. Something's glowing off it. Intense radiation field. It's kind of covered in techno-organic plants. It appears that we found the ship's reflex full generator node. Auxiliary control must be around here somewhere. Right next to the engine. It's more a conduit to the engine. It's still active. A source of energon. The radiation doesn't melt us. Nah, it's a cheery thought.
Informer command of the prize is ours.
Oh, yeah, almost. Control room. It's supposed to be the master's language, but it's also the Cybertronian. The language of Zor's Cybertronian. How's that possible? Gotta be a timeline issue or something. Some of the stuff appears to be ancient, but some is current.
Wait a minute, is that Edward's mecha over there?
He didn't come down here with us. He was at Starscream. The statue of Megatronus, or is it him?
I'm more concerned that our Edwards has been replaced.
Replaced by what? There's a dead human in there. Died a couple months ago.
Oh.
The power source could be activated. We can raise the ship. Let's start power to it. And alert these Zor Master guys? That's not a good idea.
Yeah, maybe we should think that one through before we do it.
Huh, what's that? Megatron? Huh? Yes. Starscream sent you on this fool's errand, didn't he? Megatron, we can explain. We wanted the energy. The energy of a transdimensional spaceship. You wanted it. Yes, mighty Megatron. For the glory of the Decepticon Empire. The ancient Zor Lords put this ship on a course for this planet for a reason.
Is that really Megatron or a hologram or something?
Lady Hawk, doomed to be obtuse.
You know who I am.
You are legendary. Before I was destroyed, I heard of you. You were destroyed, Megatron? Yes, in battle with the Leech Maximo and Centurio. How'd you get revived, Megatron? Their assimilation techniques were effective in resurrecting me, but not enslaving me.
Assimilation? Like the Borg?
More Lovecraftian than that. You know, like doppelgangers and stuff. You mean it's a good double of you, Megatron? Only in another universe. We're not gonna meet him. Just as well, because that'd be kind of lame. Almost as lame as if they had Nemesis Prime show up again. That'd be dumb too, because Rodimus Unicronus is halfway there. You must all flee this ship, and I will join you later. Return through Starscream's space bridge? Yes, before the other version of Edwards kills all the Decepticons.
Can he do that?
I certainly hope they have enough firepower to defeat him. But who controls the ship? The ship will remain here, and it's relatively hard to get through. Did that thing move?
Let's not find out.
Decepticons, retreat. Wing fell off. Must have been a wind.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's split. Am I a ghost like that Starscream in the other timeline? No, Starscream. Unfortunately, you didn't die. Megatron? Yes, but you're the other Starscream. Now what do we do, Megatron? We prepare for the inevitable attack of these Titans. I think we know what he means. That Edwards guy wasn't Edwards. He shot a bunch of us and left. Yeah, we found the real one on the ship. But he's dead. The human one's a clone or doppelganger. Wow, what a mess. No kidding.
We just received a distress call from the distant Autobot outpost Candavis.
Candavis. I discovered that one 20 years ago.
It's roots related to the Canamus colony. Yes, the Titan colony.
The distress call from the Canvas indicates the colony was scooped up from the planet. We must go there and save them.
There's nothing for them to save. I take it Miria is no longer in that Veritech.
No, Meyer from the future's in here.
Huh, oh great. Don't you worry, we'll figure this out.
I must alert the Autobots at Autobot City.
Alright, Skylinks, let's get going then. Any idea where the ship went that scooped the colony off the planet?
The report didn't say. Yes. But these attacks are getting dangerously close to what used to be Trichion. That's only a few light years from here.
Then we must alert the Autobots quickly.
Yes, let's fly. A Decepticon colony outpost was obliterated. Obliterated? You mean like destroyed? Scooped off the planet by some kind of force field. I don't think the Autobots have that kind of tech. Oh, I was looking forward to it being Autobots. The Autobots did this and we should crush them. I want to hear the sound of squishing an Autobot's face. How do we know it's the Autobots? It's most certainly not the Autobots. They're not this ruthless. I wonder what it could possibly be. The Discons must analyze. The Autobots don't have that kind of tech. They couldn't have done it. Whatever did it, scooped the colony off the planet. The Discons must analyze. Yeah, something powerful. Curious, I'm not getting any transmissions from our people there. Not at all? They didn't fight? That does not sound like Decepticons. Whatever it is, it's heading in this direction. It attacked an Autobot colony a short time ago. Oh no. This vessel is primitive but efficient. Over a kilometer long, it will suffice for our plans. Yes, we have been awakened to serve. We will serve. Can we assimilate this world? The techno-organics and the robots might be a threat. The humans will not. We'll assimilate them. Activate the ship and begin to surface. Yes, sir. Alerting the Maximo from this timeline. They seem to be scattered in a fleet above the planet. Ah, the Maximo. They will join our cause. Why would they do that? Because in this timeline, the lines have been blurred. The ideology has crossed paths. We will assimilate. Resistance will be pointless. Begin the surfacing. If there are any enemies on the surface, destroy them. Yes, Master. Suppose this alerts the Zor, the Robotech Masters, or the Haydenites. The Robotech Masters' plague failed to get rid of the humanoids. And the techno-organics were affected, as well as some of the robots. We must contact the other city ships when we surface. To coordinate the invasion that had ended so long ago abruptly. Yes, but this time the other colonizers are approaching as well. Yes, some of them have already begun destroying Transformer colonies. It is a distraction from our ultimate plan, which is reclaiming the Earth from these fleshies. The Gestalt equation has always been difficult for the Autobots. And the Decepticons were always first to come up with that. Yes, because they're ruthless and take risks. It's not a good thing they do that. Like the crazy plan Megatron had stealing this guy. They found him outside the city. Evidently their relationship didn't work out. It's because Cerebros was too much of an Autobot or something else. I think they just couldn't control Fortress Maximus. Oh, come on. They got two other guys, Scorponok and Tripticon. Yes, but their computer cores are quite different. As would be their motivations. Perhaps one might say a robot is only as good as his programming. I suppose. Maybe they just wanted to sabotage him. But why? It doesn't make sense. Doesn't have any structural or CPU damage. Well, we can repair him and make the city active again. We might need it. I don't think Spike's going to be too anxious to drive that thing again. He's having too much fun being that wolf guy. No, he's going to be a grandfather. What is that? Oh, I let a secret out. And that's why they should never tell you any secrets. We'll try to make this guy work again. We might need him. Also, maybe the Decepticons didn't need Fortress Maximus for some reason. Giant city thing that could use to stop everybody. Maybe that's it then. Maybe they couldn't get him to do that. Maybe he shut down before he threatened to kill people. I wonder. Well, we won't know until we scan the CPU. I think that big city lumbering around would have been on the news. Are you kidding? The humans are too obsessed with politics and something called Dr. Seuss. The new human leader is competent but boring. Well, then let us have this hangout here for now. To keep an eye on the Area 51 ship, the only functional one. Oh yes, that too. What a surprise, huh? Uh-oh, what do you know? Nothing.
I think he knows. Did you tell him?
I didn't tell him.
Don't you think we can tell? We have sensors and all that stuff.
Yes, our sensor technology is far advanced of yours. Yeah, you think Spike knows?
You think your mom knows?
She'd probably figure it out first, I think. Why are you humans so dramatic about mating?
Yeah, Transformers do with budding or combination. That sounds a little kinky.
Before the space plague happened, I had no idea this was going to happen.
You had no idea this was going to happen when we shagged a month ago.
Not as official, you have reproduced. You didn't tell everybody, did you?
I hope this show doesn't introduce a baby before the finale. Yuck!
It won't. You're only about a month along. A little over 2, I would say. Didn't shag earlier?
Kind of. We snuck out after curfew.
In an intense blocking session where one thing led to another. Well, Spike and Carly are going to find out eventually. Now, what was that? Cousin, what a wonderful day for a reunion. Oh, it's the other Witwicky from the Bay timeline.
I thought they were killed in a hurricane or something.
Ah, but that's what the news media told everybody. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't just call you Daniel Witwicky in the movie. It would have been confusing, cousin. I suppose it would have.
His father does look like Grandpa Sparkplug.
But he's not. Oh, God, you mean this kid is... Yep, he's ladies' man, Sam Witwicky.
That handle is so inappropriate, even if he's had those hot girlfriend models.
Aha! Good one, future cousin.
Now this mission's gonna be weird.
You have no idea. What's going on here, Spike and other Jetfire? G1 Jetfire. Yes, G1 Jetfire, Skyfire. Well, target practice was fun, but now we may have to fire on some Decepticons. Not much of a challenge, they're rather small compared to us. Autobots, we give you back Cerebros and the Titans outside. There's no point in us keeping them because Megatron took off. Yes, if they allegedly killed Optimus Prime. Yes, you Autobots and humans are inefficient. Well, I originally commanded Fortress Maximus. You must be Spike inside Jetfire. Yes, I am. Regrettably, there's a greater threat out there than our war. Assuming after we defeat it, we can start the war again. Alright, Decepticons, thanks for giving us Fortress Maximus back. Yes, if we asked for something in return, I wouldn't trust it. Hit the road then, for now. Yes, you do that.
I don't know what you were thinking. You could have been killed when you meant to meet those Decepticons.
I didn't know you were worried about it.
Well, Carly out of town. Somebody has to.
I was only worried about what to name the kid. Well, that hasn't got around too much yet. Name her after your sister.
No, absolutely not. Too soon.
Wait, I thought that sideways twin cast was dead. Maybe it's a Rosmocom version. It's a bit more complicated than that. Yeah.
Yes, I am back as well. What? You sound awfully familiar. I should, but you'll find out.
That black arachnia? It's rather ominous.
I've only assumed this form to better communicate with you. Bree, how is this possible? I just wanted to be in here in time to meet my niece.
Oh, well, that's just Prime.
I wouldn't worry about it. We have to defeat a common enemy that threatens all our people.
And the Decepticons just left that big Fortress Maximus outside. They couldn't figure out, or Megatron left them or something. Well, we better check it for booby traps just in case. I'm not sure what kind of game Black Arachnia is playing, but we'll find out later. It's unprecedented in Transformer lore. You think he's gonna make it? I don't care. Still much work efficiently. Since your return from the ship, we still don't understand what's going on. I told you, we were attacked by aliens. Well, the others gave a similar report. It was not satisfactory. Megatron, what do we have to gain from lying about that? You are Starscream. You are treacherous. The other Megatron gave back Fortress Maximus? He what? Why would he do that? I do not know Generations, Megatron. If this enemy approaches, we all must fight it. The enemy could come from the Rosmocom worlds, from the Liege Maximo. Yes, they got a hold of a power source that makes them stronger. We must find out what it is. Megatron, were any life signs detected aboard the ship? It's conceivable they could have been shielded. Then they could be coming from that ship too. You think I would have missed something like that? Oh no, my titty. I do realize you're the Siege Starscream, but you're almost as annoying as ours was. Thank you, Megatron. It wasn't a compliment. Good thing she didn't come in your guns blazing or we would have blown her out of the sky.
You wouldn't have caught me.
No respect. Just like the time that I... Enough of that, Skylynx. We have to stop greater threat, Kingdom Prime.
The Maximo of Alive was something quite powerful.
As Orion Pax or Peace Hunter, I would have chosen not to do battle.
But this menace could be more terrifying than Decepticons or Unicron.
Put all our available guys on it. Autobots, I believe it's time for me to reveal myself. We need to go to the site. Grimlock and Reeljack could go. Twin cast sideways. Wait a minute. What is going on here? You do not sound like Prime. Well, technically, I assume this form to better fit in.
Centimeters is coming. It wants us, our technology.
Then we must team together to fight it.
It's clearly more advanced than us. How are you supposed to do that?
Me, Grimlock go to site. Dinobots crush. Big fight. You should take Wheeljack with you. It's already bad enough you're in my new lab. We not break anything this time. The enemy of our people has only been associated with the Maximo recently. He resembles a dead future Optimus Prime. A future Optimus Prime who isn't in the other timeline will mess it all up. Are you Draconus Prime? I sort of was, but also I'm kind of your generation's Prime.
Yes, I heard they got incinerated.
Evidently not. How would you incinerate a spark anyway? It's energy.
An energy being with a collective consciousness.
They may be after that too. I hadn't thought about that. Instant immortality. Autobots, we must send a team to the site you discovered. Dinobots go. Wheeljack go with us. Oh, good. The Skylynx is ready for anything. Excellent. We found a source of the aliens. Megatron would be proud. Yes, but it is unexpected. There's an Autobot among them. We should stomp them. Cool your cylinders till we figure out what's going on here. They are corporeal, however, also non-physical entities. They assume our forms. It will be easier to assimilate them. Yes, we must reach the objective. Let no one stand in our way. Resistance is futile. You have committed a grievous error, but not a fatal one. Your attempt to punish us is illogical. I admire their logic. Maybe we come to kindreds for sampling. Preposterous. Either assimilate them or destroy them. We have the information. The incarnation has been spotted. Then we must have the incarnation. Fall back! Fight on, you coward! What are you guys after anyway? Makes no matter now. The incarnation has been spotted. This is the site where the ship surfaced, but where is it? You'd think something that big would be pretty obvious. It's a distress signal, but it's faint. It's from the Decepticons. Me Grimlock say Wheeljack used clever reasoning to figure out. Instead to figure out, the line pretty messed up over there. Well, I don't trust them. Sound like a drag sprint. A bolt of energy at them from near where we were standing earlier. What do you think? They are treacherous, but they're knocked out. Trying to track the ship used Sourpod. Oh, sorry. Lost my temper. Still, I wonder if they'd like it if we accidentally came upon them. Enough of that. How we get to them? I can reach his mind. His consciousness is still here. I didn't think Sideways could do that. As I tried to indicate before, I'm not your Sideways. We can beat them. But they're passed out. How do we know this isn't some sort of trap? I wonder what they were building out here. The way to contact that ship that was under the ocean? It is our salvation, Autobot. Me Grimlock wonder why they come here. I will make repairs and awaken them. Where's the other Autobots? That ship must have cloaked or something. Ooh, how would do that? I don't know yet. You drive the mecha like a girl.
I am a girl. What does that mean?
Nothing. Kids are acting weird. Yeah, Sam's a little too excited. But we're off the coast of Japan. We go to Tokyo and see kaiju movies and stuff. You see movies when there are giant robots behind us? Remember when our timeline discovered them? My time discovered them back in the 80s.
The male insistence on bragging is annoying.
I guess you take after my father.
I don't know who you take after.
It's probably too soon to tell. Okay, maybe we can go to Osaka and score some chicks. There are bars in Osaka, but I don't want to find out what you're like drunk. All Witwies can handle it. Is that way Auntie was called Grace Slick at one point? Oh yeah.
I think that's loosely connected to the San Francisco Whitby.
Yeah, the Los Angeles one is different. You know, I still got a bigger gun than you do. No, mine's bigger. I got with supermodels.
You're not famous anymore. Besides, after they found out, they left you.
Hey, quit insulting the man's prowess. I know what you two were like drunk. I remember that one time. Aren't you like the Sam from our timeline, though? Yeah, basically. So I shouldn't be aware of the other timelines, but I studied them. You're somehow related to Rick Hunter in one of them. Well, I don't think I am.
You guys are not going to go find a bar. You're going to stay right here.
Oh, darn it. I want to see him pass out again. Or I don't. We're on a mission. He has ambassadors to the Autobots.
Never quite figured out how that worked.
Heh, welcome to the club. Yes, Sam here shouldn't have a security clearance. Very funny. It's witty. We have to get the Decepticons back to the base to repair them. Can we move them? I don't see anything wrong with that, if we're careful. Their exostructure is not damaged then. No, but they may have incurred damage to their mental faculties, and we need to take them back to base. Very well then, we shall take them back to base. Spike and other humans must come with us. Repairing the Decepticons has taxed our resources. We should give them back to Megatron. We have no reason to hold them here. Yes, and we still do not know what happened to Motormaster. We have to find him as well, but the planet is very large. The Decepticons didn't put a tracking device on him or anything. We should be able to detect Decepticon movement anyway. The aliens took him. I wonder what for. They were disguised as Transformers. According to your report, one of them resembles Silverbolt, who's been missing for some time. Yes, how curious. Well, I guess we could send them away with him. What happened? We're in an Autobot break or something. It's a med bay. Get them up and about and take them off their hands, Cyclonus. Very well, Optimus Prime. Found these two roaming around outside the ground bridge. Yes, it was quite strange. Cerebros, you are not yet fit for duty. Could not be helped, Optimus. Those things, they try to take control of us. They're parasitic, Optimus Prime. Feeding on world after world and assimilating it. Assimilating it with some sort of technology. The Decepticons will come looking for their people. We will release them. Yes, Optimus. Meek Grimlock not trust that aliens didn't stick something inside them. We'll have to thoroughly examine them. Very well, but send the Decepticons on their way. It shall be done. The Decepticon prisoners have been returned, Megatron. Yes, we must scan them and make sure the Autobots did not plant any tracking devices, viruses, or personality quirks in them. Yes, Megatron. This is another of your failures since your return, Megatron. How dare you, Starscream? Wait, sir, the enemy are these weird assimilation creatures. Yeah, they did put stuff in me. And you didn't bioscan him? Megatron, you're a fool! Tread any further, Starscream, and I will shoot you. Mighty Megatron, we're gonna need all the guys we can get. The Autobots found one of their own as well. Why would the Maximo on the ship ally with these creatures? A parasitic symbiosis of some sort? Maybe they're hoping to use the nanotechnology to repair themselves. Whatever the reason, at full strength, they will destroy us. Megatron, we must act and stop them now. Megatron, you will not act against these creatures. They will destroy us all. You don't think I know what I'm doing? No, you refuse good ideas at every turn. Be careful what you say next, Starscream. I had enough of this. I should be leader. Does anyone else want to object? No, mighty leader. What are your plans, sir? We will seize the opportunity. A temporary truce with the Autobots. What? Hear me out. The enemy is bigger than both our forces. Let them suffer first. I like it. The Decepticons report that the aliens are approaching this position. Yes, they will come. They will assimilate. They're honing in on him. No, Megatron, don't. The alien ship has stopped approaching. It appears to be confused. Excellent. Decepticons, abandon this place. We will meet at Area 51. How am I going to fly there, Megatron? You blew off my wing. You're going to stay here, Starscream. No, at the mercy of the alien probes. Someone carry him.
Next we bit down, but the situation is weird.
It is weird. We're all raised among Transformers.
Tried to go for college this semester, but it didn't work.
Unless alien technology, it's kind of hard to study Earth stuff.
How are we going to raise a family?
I don't know. I guess we figured it out like the other Witwickies did.
We have to start making adult decisions. Yuck.
It's kind of weird that way.
Some of the Cleods from the camp when you met.
McLeod, yeah.
We weren't dating, of course.
Yeah.
He wanted to date my alter ego, we just never asked.
Oh no, Arachne has been listening in.
I still don't know what her deal is.
She seems to think she's Bree reincarnated.
How does she get the memory engrams in the first place?
What about Bumblebee when he had them?
She got them from Bumblebee somehow? I borrowed the engrams from the Maximo mothership. Say what? Well, we will have to explain that later. Yeah, you probably will.
Oh no, it's the evil Skyfires. Yes, and with the Skywarp technology, I will steal you from this. No, do not do it. I must. Oh no, that Rosmocom stole Megatron. Still doesn't make you leader. At the edge of the Autobot base's landing bay. There's not time to look for him? Oh, how terrible. Yes. It's most of the Decepticons. Wonder where the Megatron is. We detected something like Jetfire outside the city. Now he's gone. Yes, Skyfires from the Rosmocom stole him. That makes me in charge, not him. Foiled again. Continue your squabbles later, after we find out what's attacking. Shoot, the gigantic spaceship's heading this way. The enemy ships will converge with the SDF fortresses here on the ground. They'll attempt to box us all in and eradicate the planet. I think they're attempting to assimilate our technology somehow. Are you sure? Do you know what we have to do?
To go out there and fight them.
The SDF ship here on the ground is barely functional. Activate main gun anyway. Blow up ship. They incorporate everything they touch into their collective. Moto Master had a tracking device on it. So will Silverbolt. Then we must bring Silverbolt here. The other ship could be here pretty quick. Then we must make preparations to shoot it out of the sky. Autobots and Decepticons, prepare for battle. Yes, we don't have much time. Pinpoint barriers and power lotuses.
Something similar to a fusion cannon, a wave motion kind of cannon.
More of a reflex weapon. Stop guessing and start making things. Why did the Combiners put Ironhide back together? Hey, stop that.
I shouldn't have even left canvas.
Even in your other form, Windblade.
How'd you know it was me?
It's obvious. The enemy units are approaching in one of the SDF vessels. Appears to be leaking all over the place. Salt water, mainly. Salt water. There's one in the ocean.
How can we use that to our advantage?
That reflex device might short out the thing with the salt water. How are we going to put that up there? Well, shoot. I know how we're going to get that up there. In the middle of a desert. Your constant yammering brings us closer to defeat. I got an idea. Huh? What is it? Where's that Silverbolt fella at? I will summon him. Guessing you got the same abilities as the guy that took Megatron, so take me to him too. Why would I wish to do that? Because if you don't, we're just going to tear you apart and take it from you anyway. I see your point. I'm staying here. It's the only one that can do that stuff too. With that, it's probably a dumb idea. After receiving a message from the Indian ship, it's hovering overhead. Let's see it then. Yes, put them on screen. I am Megatronus of Board. Resistance is futile. You will surrender your vessel to me, or be destroyed. We will not surrender to you, Megatronus. This planet will be cleansed of the Transformer infection and the humans. They mean to eradicate all the species in charge of the planet. The Liege Maximo fleet in orbit knows this. The Board have no allegiance to the Liege Maximo of Centurio. We were only using them. They are under their control. Surrender now, Optimus Prime. Hey, they turned into a cult, sort of like that political party that just got booted out. Too soon? No. The Liege Maximo and Centurio forces are no match for them. Wait, man, where'd they get more ships than the Liege Maximo fleet?
They empty Zentraedi ships from the Masters.
They must have assimilated the Zentraedi. How many ships are under their control? You don't want to know, Prime. They're coming out of hyperspace. I do want to know, Wheeljack. About 1 million of them. 1 million? Well, that's just Prime. As you can see, we are in numbers. There's no way for you to defeat us. Now what do we do? Well, jam like that, all you can do is rush them and pray. How are we going to do that with one ship? Resistance is futile. Surrender. We give you 2 hours. Wheeljack, if you got something up your sleeve, I suggest you use it. I have a brilliant plan. You do? Let's hear it. I will tell you when the time is right. He doesn't have a clue. Starscream, what is your brilliant plan? I'll let you know when I think of one. 2 hours, quit stalling. We will see you later. Now what are we going to do? The boat down. Are you sure this idea will work? Teleport into the command ship and kick their butt.
I want to go and help them kick butt on the command bridge.
Are you crazy? You can't do that.
And why not?
Isn't it obvious?
Well, it won't stop me.
Well, it probably should. Fleshy squabbling amuses me. Besides, it's too dangerous for the humans to go to the ship. Yes, he's right. The enemy are humanoid. They'll be assimilated.
I suppose he could use mecha.
It's still too dangerous in their compromised position. You're not going to get into a mech and fly into the alien ship without me.
It's not like it's a death wish or something.
What is it then?
I want to be useful. I feel like I'm being pandered to.
Yeah, but under the circumstances.
Let's get a mecha and talk about that later.
You must bring expert warriors on this mission. Yes, even with a mech, the humans should not attend. Teleport us all inside and surprise them. I don't know how effective that will be, considering we don't know where Draconus went. Prepare to execute the plan. Put Starscream back together so he could help fight. I'd rather stay back with all the scientists, but the enemy units are minutes away. Try that plan, we better do it. Yes, prepare to execute. The rest of you will distract them. That shouldn't be a problem, haha.
It's a very bad idea for the two of you to come along. I want to help.
I tried to knock her out of it, but it didn't work.
Very well, Daniel Witwick and your friend. Just don't get killed.
Well, if Spike can fly Jetfire, so can I. Begin the transport. Beam us to the coordinates. Oh no, an advanced force is here. Oh, wonder where I've seen this one before. They're zombified robotics. Destroy them. Yes, if they do not want to be assimilated, destroy them. Destroy them now. Destroy them. No, we must first assimilate them. So we will not follow your orders. Master, we only follow the master. Destroy them. We do not want to be assimilated. Then die, Optimus Prime. See, Starscream, quit snickering. You're next. But I want to be all powerful by being assimilated. Why, you traitorous joke? You're too incompetent for assimilation. Kill him. What? Fall back. Hey, thought they weren't coming for at least another half an hour. They're cheating. I believe the plan was correct. This thing has the equivalent of a transformation cog in it. We should destroy it. Yeah. Can't stay in here for long if they're going to detect us. The ship was literally on top of the other one. It could crush it.
Technically it's hovering above it.
Well, yeah.
Now do what we're gonna do and get out of here.
Rumble, frenzy, make the necessary adjustments. You want me to go first? Yeah, you're the older one. Just get it done. Approaching the site, some other people have already launched.
Uh-oh, we've had company.
Heard to teleport out of here. It is done. It is done. Resistance is futile. Destroy them. Transformers, let's roll. Oh, it's tracking us. Yeah, the ship isn't gonna go robot mode now. Well, they can still smash the base. Let's get out of here then.
Yeah.
Find them. Yes, master. Oh, what was that? No, they've deactivated the transformation cog. Makes no matter. The master will crush them. I do hope they accomplish their mission. Well, we'll know in a minute. Yes, the other Discons are still alive.
They're just standing there waiting to shoot us.
Oh, we will destroy you all. Yes, assimilation pointless. Destruction inevitable. We shall attack. That's really it for their invasion forces, zombies. Maybe they did not have an impressive display as they led on. There are more of us, but why send an army to defeat such a small group? The other ship's in orbit. Prepare to engage. Oh, the robots. All right, you fake robots. It's Independence Day.
Activate Wheeljack's device.
No, never. I will not turn. Look out, Spike. I will not turn. Ah! Oh man, what happened? He disintegrated? Edwards is officially dead then. Get this guy off me.
I'm okay. I'm okay too, kinda.
In the absence of leadership, I will be leader of the Decepticons. Oh, shut up, Starscream. Yes, the enemy ship stopped there, hovering around. Only an advanced scouting party. Ah, you mean Megatron still lives? Yes, we have to rescue him. Oh, I guess so. Also, we must tend to the humans that were in the mecha. The alien vessel landed near here, but is so far dormant. I'm still damaged from battle, but we must figure out what's going on over there. Let's check it out, Optimus Prime. The Earth doctors report that Spike and Jenna will be A-OK. As a Megatron, they threw him out of the ship. No help from you bringing him back. I still function, you Petra rat. Yes, Megatron cannot be easily destroyed. The creatures will probe our minds and use that power to cause us to go mad. Megatron is talking nonsense. We should put him to sleep again. Can it, Starscream? I agree. Your attempts to take over the Decepticons even here are ridiculous. If the transformation thing was sabotaged, we have no idea what they're up to. The mission was to confuse and confound us. And also, he's passed out. The trauma must have been too much for him. We must endeavor to figure out what this is all about, and soon. No other Megatrons are still missing. What's going on? His head just popped off. Uh-oh, I think there's an explosive in it. Everybody roll out. Oh no, now the other wing. Starscream! Megatron, how did you survive that? My armor is stronger than a mere explosive head.
Oh, that sucked. The Canvas Ironhide was decapitated.
He wasn't an alien agent. We're not aware of it. Someone must have known we were all gathered here to remote detonate it. Very simple to put a tracking device on him. Well, shoot, the Maximo would do something like that. And that ship wasn't the invasion force. It was merely trying to sum us up. Exactly, which means they're still coming. They have captured an SDF battle fortress. We must make this one functional and go after them. They're not that far away, Megatron. They will come like the million ships from earlier.
Sure the ships aren't just drones and don't have crews and pilots and all that?
Whatever they are, they're still in orbit above the planet. Then this weird alliance still stands. We must find the other Megatrons and continue to fight them. Yes. What happened to me? You're knocked out in a concussion lab. My real backside is all singed, Megatron. I sort of sat on bomb. Huh? Yeah, yes, yes.
We must conduct repairs and then prepare for the inevitable.
We can't fight a force that large, unless there aren't that many troops. The SDF ship was mainly automated and rather empty. It's possible they've been overstating their power. They can still do a lot of damage with them city ship things. Yes, we must make this one functional. For when next we meet with them, the battle may not be so easily won. Some of them are in here. All right, Autobots, let's see if the rumors were true.
It's very strange in here, but familiar.
There's a battle going on, let's party. There was a battle, there isn't time for that. There are definitely life signs in here. It's Hot Rod. Yeah, it's the other Hot Rod. Lift Jumper here. Bug Bite. The Rosmacabre in here. I see that, but that is strange. I want to smash something. I agree. You might get the chance that the Maximo will figure this out.
But the board-infested ship is still out there.
We need to unite and then take it out. That's why we're investigating this Rosmacabre ship. You want us to join you in some kind of fight? That's a general idea. Don't you know it's not polite to lurk in doorways? The war with those enemies is far from over. We came here to avoid that. I ain't very hot rod of a hot rod. Well, I'm no longer binary bonded to the human. Yeah, I would like to slack the bad guys, but there's just too many of them. This is bizarre. Who leads these guys? Maxis Carta. You can call me Rodimus Unicronus. Yes. What happened to you? I died again. You're some kind of protege of Pessimistic Prime. Yes, the board tried to assimilate. Didn't take, huh?
They don't even know who we are, really.
Oh yeah? Why's that?
The assimilation process wore off, but they're still processing.
It's more insidious than the Star Trek version. In the Borg, they're only similar in that they assimilate.
Yes, otherwise they are strictly interested in robot technology, not humans.
We have to figure out a way out of here, and fast. Any suggestions? There was no Rodimus Unicronus, was there?
No, they got a hold of Max's Carda, apparently.
We should probably vacate the ship, but we need them. There's little time for idle chat. Do you know of Gobatron? I've heard of it. What about it? Before the battle with Unicron, the GoBots and the Transformers made a pact. They found the colony Rosbakov, the Beast Planet. They conquered one of the moons of the planet. I see. The Great War is coming in. You're probably expecting Pessimistic Prime, but he was killed. As was Masochistic Prime. That's too many primes. Yes, it is confusing, Rattrap. Parts of the ship are still assimilated. They can come online at any moment. Then we'd all better get out of here. Sounds like a good plan. So will they fight with us or not? Okay, I'm always good for some scrapping. Then we will rejoin you. Uh-oh, something's coming. Autobots and Rosmacoms. Let's get out of here. And GoBots. Where are they? Don't you know? Your counterpart told them. I can't tell that. I'm from another timeline. Are you? Don't patronize me. We must stop them so the invasion can continue. All you people want to do is reanimate corpses. Living slaves may be better. Obedient puppets always are. They escaped through the meeting area shuttle bay. Apparently they had some kind of ship. Yes, and we were unable to plant the explosives on them. Yes, and with all the negative primes destroyed, this timeline is difficult. We must figure out a way to reanimate the ship and then crush the Autobots. Only the Masters could do that now. I suppose we could attempt to blow up the ship. Well, that would kill our guys as well. Oh yeah. It is a problem when there are more of them than us and the rest of the room. The board were never in numbers, they just thought they were. Yes, and the attack recently severed us from the collective. The 4 million ships out there are without command prompts. We should hurl the ships at the Autobots and level a planet. With all the major cities destroyed, what would be the point of that? Yeah, that's probably not a good idea. That's too much like Robotech. Yeah, Scorched Earth is for humans and Masters. Yes. Let's find the command center. It must be around here someplace.
Make so sure of that. 2 of them were crushed.
We didn't get crushed. Not even a dent. The ship didn't crash, it landed. I meant before. The machine was from the future. Destroyed the UN. What's he talking about? The Renegades, the invasion.
Talking about the Maximo, the board, or something else?
We call them the Liege Maximo, yeah. The invasion agenda progresses then. We happened, and I have Ultra Magnus's head mounted.
You monster.
I would have you throw in the brig, but it's kind of compromised. There don't seem to be GoBots or Rosbakov here, just that guy. We must make contact with the others. We are GoBots from the planet Gobatron. How's that possible? Once the GoBots of Gobatron eliminated, some of them were sent to the colonies. Not going to suddenly turn into a good guy or something. That would be ridiculous. What the night spots around here are like.
You wouldn't want to know. They're probably assimilated.
Oh yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Yes, nice place to visit, but you wouldn't want to die here. I think you guys should see Optimus Prime and Wheeljack. They know what to do. What? Why would we hang out with them? We should probably get out of here before this thing wakes up.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
I found the Ultra Magnus in here and restored him. Thank you for restoring me. But the others left.
Yeah, they weren't very interested in talking.
GoBots and Megatron? Yes, you'll know of them. Megatron shot me. Now you're restored, and he left. We must find out what's going on this weird ship. We're still here to explore. We don't know where the other team went. We cannot activate the ship's hyperdrive again, but you're welcome to come back with us. So we can't move the ship.
And the reactors could be leaking.
How close are the human settlements to this?
Area 51, inhabited by Transformers and humans.
The humans must evacuate. They'd never let us take the base. It's not like that weird Rosmacom planet where the Autobots and Decepticons were switched.
Sort of is, just more blurred than that.
Meanwhile, the humans are denying the whole thing and claiming the alien attack was fake news.
That is until a dead alien robot landed behind the announcer.
That was pretty funny. This ship is stuck like the Evergot was at the Canal of Suez a month ago.
Oh yeah.
Why don't they just get a Titan to pick it up and move it? They didn't ask us. Well, let's keep looking around. The original Max's Carta was the Gobot Cycle, but he was reformatted into a Decepticon. I see. And where are the others? Magnus, your original form was Nimbus. Yeah, but it wasn't me. One of me was reformatted into Ultra Magnus in another timeline. No, okay.
Well, we've all been looking this place over. Yeah, there's still Carly in this RC body.
How come you're the only one that didn't change back?
Yeah, I just didn't get around to it.
Well, let's get out of here and warn the others. I would like to go. Let's go then. Cyclonus, you're here. Yes, Ultra Magnus from the other timeline. I don't know if my head's quite clear enough yet, but this place gives me the creeps.
Definitely something very bad going on here. It's been assimilated by the board, well, part of it.
The Rosbicon part is resisting. We must stop this thing from going back online. Detecting a malfunction in the perimeter scans.
Oh yeah, what if it's not?
Somebody's coming. Too soon to tell, but it's coming from the southern part of the planet. It's an enemy ship, we must fight it. So yes, assemble the others. In last encounter, we suffered much damage. It's a space war, you're gonna have damage. Megatron, we need your help. My people put me back together, only to risk getting blown apart again. We have stopped the renegade board creatures before they make contact with the Maximo. Why should I help the Autobots do that? Because you were a slayer of the renegades as well. It's true, in that other timeline I went through the space warp and eradicated some Gobots. The Gobots that wanted revenge on us because of it. The Rosmacon of this time are still living, what are you worried about? Still genocide, Megatron. Yes, but we're not debating that now. We must team together to save ourselves. Yes, they are coming. They've stolen the Ciudad del Fuergo ship. Is that what they were after? Resistance will be futile. To think Star Trek popularized.
Anyway, they're at the board.
They seem to be more interested in robot technology. Robot technology can't be a coincidence.
The protoculture? That can't be it.
We must all return to the autobase. Put up a defense against something the size of a Titan. Well, the other Megatron did give back Fortress Maximus. Yes, that was foolish of him.
We need to stop arguing and act.
What are you? Oh, I am your worst nightmare. How cliched. Are you supposed to be Vector Prime? Are you supposed to be the Gobot Cycle that turned into a Rodimus Prime clone? No, I'm Rodimus Unicronus. I'm my own ride. Ah, yes, the fabled future Optimus Primal. What? Didn't you know? I suppose Draconus is Megatron. Well, yes, he is. At least so the story says. The third ship will be here soon, and there will be a great battle. Ha ha! You can't destroy me. I'm a demigod. He is a little full of himself. What are you guys doing? Yes, we're near the protoculture chamber. Firing your gun might blow the whole place apart. I may take that risk. Destiny wouldn't be happy if his father was killed now, would he? What? This creature is talking nonsense. It's nonsense, it's the truth. Rosmacom and Gobotron are basically the same. If that's true, then what are the board? The parasites of the space plague. Like a cheap War of the Worlds knockoff or something. I will blow this creature to bits and prove this all a simulation. I can order Scorponok and Triptychon to attack. Not just yet. Nothing can stand against us. Resistance is futile. Are the Invader Haydnites? We're Gobot renegades, but we're Rosmacom. We're probably more like Haydnites. Let me blast him into oblivion. And now, light our darkest hour. Autocon, you don't have to do this. I must destroy them. What? Where did he come from? It's part of the ship. It has some kind of weird matrix power. Yeah, we're near the power matrix that runs the ship. We must take this outside. Appears that De Fuergo has begun firing on the ship. Everyone, let's beat it. No. 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 If they shoot a mega cannon in here, we're gonna be dust. Grab our friend. Let's split.
Fembots, prepare for battle!
Devastator, prepare for battle. Faint Vector Prime, or should I say Leader 1. What? Dragonus Prime? You kinda gotta reform it. Pull him out of the ship and now everyone's gathered around the entrance. But I tell you, arrest him and put him in the break. Please let me incinerate him. It'll be fun. As much as I'd like to, that ain't what Autobots do. Dragonus, all the scouting teams are out of the ship. Well, and we should nuke it till it glows. Wouldn't that shower the vicinity with massive amounts of radiation? I wasn't serious about it. Enough, we used him as a bargaining chip to end the battle. He ain't gonna cooperate. No, you foolish Autobots, it is over. Ciudad del Fuergo ship is heading right for us. If the board will not be successful, this will. He means to smash us all like a pancake. Well, I hope we got a backup plan in mind. Seems Regis Maximus is up there too under Elita 1. My old ship, my, how they grow so quickly. I know, We must rescue the commander. Yes, let us bring in the ship. No, let us not. Megatron, what are your orders? I'm not sure, Megatron, but take him. Fortress Maximus, get in there. Scorponok, give Headmaster a boost. Well, I guess one more time couldn't hurt. You go, we slap other city out of sky. Let's do it. Autobots roll. Let's rock and roll. Autobots and Decepticons roll out. That tickle. City of Fire, no longer on fire. It was only a figure of speech. It actually wasn't on fire. I know that. It's a larger building behind me. What is that, a tower back there? Yeah, it's a big tower back there. It's not really part of the set. No, it's not. It's a story. We're sticking to it. Oh, come on, I can tell I'm not in the realm. How did you figure it out? Experience, and the fact that your command ship was blown up a few weeks ago. Damn it. Well, foiled again. Ah, damn you. This isn't over. What is it? Nothing. The board were little more than disenfranchised GoBots. They were more than that. They were disembodied spark parasites. Spark parasites? Dreamseek, you know? Oh, works for me. Well, that's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. Battle's over for now, but we have made an awful mess here. Yes, but we have many Transformers missing and have to find out if they're all right.
Well, I'm RC again.
You're RC from one of the other timelines. The Kingdom Prime went off to search for survivors.
That big ship nearly destroyed the base, not to mention the earthquake the Titans made.
Yep, Area 51 will probably have to be condemned. Just like Legato Base in California 36 years ago. I hope there's not going to be any time travel plots. No, I think history is just going to repeat itself here. Probably.
Still don't know where all the Decepticons went.
Gobatrons and Rostrum got all mixed up with it too. We'll have to figure that out as well. Meanwhile, the humans have some explaining to do.
You sure do after all this. Don't look at me, I didn't do it. Literally, he didn't do it. I pretended to be Jenna McLeod, but I actually have the memories of Brie McLeod. She does, which is weird.
You probably played from the old playbook of Ladies Man here. Would someone mind explaining what's going on?
During the fight, I had my period.
What? But I thought...
So did I, and I convinced the other Autobots. Are you daft? She's not pregnant. Nope, I just missed one, turns out.
It's a bad sitcom joke on me, or something? No, I thought she was.
That's because he's clueless. What is it with young people trying to pretend they were pregnant to get attention? I wanted him to mature. Didn't work, did it? Nope, it had the opposite effect. Made him more immature. That 8 or 9 years between you two does make a difference.
I guess so.
Yeah, well that's just prime.
Ultra Magnus, your significant other is waiting for you. Ah, okay. You do not seem pleased. Not really. The Draconus Prime is out there dealing with the ship mess. You do realize your true identity was revealed on the ship. I do, and it helped in the final battle. Oh, how so? Because all the hordes of the GoBots and the Maximo were distracted on the ship with us. They weren't able to invade because we kept them busy. Even the other Ultra Magnus assisted. Well, some of us were part of them too. Oh, what happened to us? I believe we got possessed and tried to betray the Transformers. Why would we do that? We can't chalk this up to the space virus. Several million ships up there in space at the Lagrange point.
We must deal with that as well.
Oh no, I forgot about those other ships. Well, now it's official. The humans can't pretend we aliens don't exist. Good one. What do we do now? Wait for our respective leaders to return. This only delays the inevitable. Well, if more of them are coming, we'll be here. Rodimus Unicronus. Yeah, Rodimus Unicronus. He's also one of the Pathfinder. Yeah, kinda. So the massive invasion force was diverted by a diversion. Yes. Well, that's just prime. We'll hold them over for observation until we know the virus is out of them. That'd be a good idea. I don't think we've seen the last of them either.
The Fens returned, Optimus.
Technically, I'm Siege Optimus, but thanks. The other Decepticons were gathered as well.
So the board were allied with these GoBot Renegade guys.
I think it's more like the board were the GoBot Renegade guys.
I hadn't thought of that.
They're still out there and up in space. We'll likely encounter them again shortly. My G2 visions remind me of the other times, but this is a different timeline. Yes, and the Siege characters are inevitably woven into it. We must attempt to rebuild before they reactivate their forces.
How are we going to do that? The humans will probably descend upon this place and kick us out.
It's not likely they can. Well, you're not going to act like Decepticons.
I suppose we could claim it's a hazmat situation, and the humans shouldn't come anywhere near it.
Well, it is a top secret facility.
Not anymore.
It's much different than the incident at Legato Base I heard about. Yes, over 30 years ago. Decepticons and Carter. Attention. Dragonus Prime. Why should we follow you? That's easy. The Carter are neutrals, and we know much about the Legion Maximo. Neutral. Ha! You fought in the war with the Autobot side. Only because they were the winning side then. But the Maximo are still here. What do you mean? The Carter are merely another offshoot of the Transformers. I see, and some of you guys revived me once, so I owe you one. I don't think you owe me anything. Then they are still coming. Most of the ships aren't piloted, but they fell and could destroy the Earth. You want me to help you stop them. That's the general idea. Because somehow you're a future Megatron. That's part of it. And also, you'd want to save your own hide. True, but think of the energy we could get from such destruction. You would be destroyed along with them. We will see. To be concluded in the series finale about Transformers MUSH.